So we're launching Kaleido on the 14th of March, but long before the brand was even created, there were numerous components of research that was done by ourselves for Fundamentum Group, who are developers of Kaleido. The first component was, before Westown became Westown, was to look at the trends of mixed-use precincts and to look at the different components of Westown and how they would tie into the greater infrastructure of Hillcrest as an area. And the benefits that it has when you have all the different components working together, especially when you're leading with a component like retail, as we have with Westown Square, and the impact it has on residential and also the appreciation achieved for residential when you have other infrastructure like medical and schooling and all the different aspects that we now are seeing coming together at Westown. The second component was, does the residential product offering lend itself to the market? One of the key things was that if you look at the growth in the greater, we call it the greater Kloof area, which is Hillcrest and Kloof combined, you're seeing 82 families are moving into the area, and it's driven by the growth of infrastructure, the demand for schools, and the concentration of really, really good schooling and amenities. And we looked at where the depth of demand was and also where the market appetite was. We saw there was definite investor product based on the strong rental demand for the area, but there is also your primary residential market looking for product that is larger, but within the confines of a securely managed precinct with very close access to retail and all the facilities that a product like Westown will have. And we also look at the capital appreciation that is achieved when you are buying into an infrastructure like that as opposed to buying into a residential components in isolation or a small complex, whatever. And as a result, the product offering for Westown came about in terms of Kaleido, and the price bracket where we're seeing one beds being introduced from 880 all the way through to the 4-bedroom duplexes, which are coming in about 4.5 million. And I think we are super, super excited. Not only is the product offering that we're launching very conducive to either investor who's looking for really, really strong rental yields, or the end user who's wanting something very, very unique for the area that has all access to amenities and facilities that Westown has to offer. And we'll see the capital appreciation benefits of being one of the first residential components within a really, really growing and thriving precinct. And that's why the demand has been so significant and why we are so unbelievably excited for the launch that we will see in a couple of weeks' time.